Okay guys, here's the K321 out of the 149. They're not very hard to take out, especially when it's missing 2 of the 4 bolts that bolted to the frame. So that was kind of cool. Probably would explain a little bit of its shaking. The roll pin and drive shaft there is pretty bad. And I got the tin work off. That was on it anyway. And I got the thing flopped over. The blower actually was really clean, which is good. So there's no mice or whatever in there. Someone screwed this drain plug many years ago. It's I'm gonna end up probably just grinding it square to like 7/16 or 1/2 inch or something. I think it actually is 1/2 inch now because it's that bad. But anyway, I'm gonna take this thing apart, and while I'm doing the video, I heard some noises when I tipped on its side. So who knows what's in there? So let's get in there and find out what's going on. Probably gonna need a screwdriver. Actually, it's got an oil pan gasket. I wonder if I can bump it. No. Trying to avoid having a pan fall. Hey, you know, let's throw a bolt back in there. Alright, that's better. Yeah, wasn't bad. Gasket's pretty bad. What is that? What is that? Well, that's bad. Let's find out what's in here. Well, there's a little tabby for the governor. That's the governor tab. This is what broke off on the shafter. That's why the I don't know if you guys can see that. That's why the shaft does this. So there's the tab, but what the hell does this go to? I haven't seen that in any of the other engines I've done. Oh, ooh, what's this? I'm not sure. Well, here's a dumbass move here. Somebody put the connecting rod in backwards. Here's the hole. You guys can't even see it, can you? Connecting rod. You have the oil hole. This oil hole has to go toward the cam. That's the only way you can get oil in there to sling it. The hole's obviously on the wrong side, so whoever rebuilt this engine should not be rebuilding engines, because you don't know what the hell he's doing. Especially since I'm finding pieces. What broke though? I don't see anything so far. It looks like some kind of a boss from somewhere. Here's a balance gear. I don't know if anything... There's another balance gear behind it. Huh. Well, anyways, these are the notorious grenade gears. They blow up. But where... Ooh, a nut. What the... What... There's another part. What is this? I don't know where that came from. Where does it go? Where does it go? There's the governor gear. Actually, is it still good? It's still good. That's surprising. Where did them pieces come from? Huh. Well, that's interesting. That is very interesting. I can't find nothing, but maybe when I take the thing completely apart, which I'm not going to do in this video since it's going to take me a little while, I will take off the connecting rod. I hope that crankshaft is not scored. Like I said, that's on the wrong way. This hole, like I said, this hole should be over there, because as the camshaft spinning, it can sling oil into that hole. Don't ask me how it gets in there, but somehow it gets in there. These 1/2 inch? Yes. Alright, let me grab a 1/2 inch socket. By the way, this area is not nearly clean at all, since this is a tear down process. Figured I'd show you guys. Whoa. Oh, let's see how this looks. Yeah, this should be. Oh yeah, that's pretty scored. Ah, that's pretty scored. Well, I'm thinking that could be cleaned up. I thought this was bent. It doesn't look bent. There's a marking. See the marking? See a little point? This is on this way. Let's see what way they put in the rod. So we're gonna pop it out. I'm gonna use this little dead blow hammer. Not really worried about scratching the crankshaft, since it's already pretty screwed. Well, it's not screwed, it's just gonna get machined. I bet somebody screwed up the ring or something too. What do we got going on here? Well, they put it in right, but they put the hole the wrong way. Well, this piston's got some wear on it. This is okay. There's no play up and down. Well, but there is a little bit of crap growing here. So when you have this going on here, this is bad. They were getting pretty bad. Well, we're gonna pull out the rings anyways and see what we got for end gap. It should be 15 to 20 thousandths, I believe. Yeah, we're gonna be going to the machine shop. Pretty sure that's all just aluminum. Nothing to really worry about. But I'm still wondering what all these pieces are. This, oh, you guys know what? Tell me if this looks weird. I wonder if this was one of these. No, yes. Yeah, I think that's what that was. So who the hell left the broken pieces in the pan? I don't know. Oh, that's part of a rod. That's what that is. Okay. So this is one of these bolts. Yeah, it's definitely what that is. This is one of the nuts. And this was part of the old rod. So, okay, so nothing on the block is busted. So you're going to tell me... All right. This is cool. You're going to tell me that a rod blew up in this block, and they just put another rod, piston, and piston rings in there without even taking out the old stuff. That is pretty sweet. So that's, I'm glad I got that on camera. So, I don't know. I don't know who does, who does that? You guys tell me who does that. Who would do that? And especially put the rod in the wrong way, too, at the same time. Well, anyway, let's, it's probably gonna be a bunch of oil in there, right? These pieces are bad. That's another piece of rod that broke. Well, we're gonna put them over there. So let's flip this over. Hopefully we don't have a lot of oil in there. Yeah, of course we do. Well, just some. Can we lay it on the side? Alright, we can do it like this. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's do it like this. Yeah, it's like a lazy Bob rotisserie here. Let's pull off this top ring. They don't even look that bad. Unless somebody put them in upside down, which happens. Or they spaced them wrong. Alright, here's our ring. Here's our block. Stick this in here. Normally you would put this in there all the way. You guys probably won't. Well, actually maybe we'll see able to see that. Yeah, I guess you guys can see that. Alright, end gap is a little much. It shouldn't be that much. But that's not bad. That's intolerable anyway. I'll show you guys here. I use a spark plug gauge. It's about the easiest way to get a rough estimate real quick. And all you gotta do is slide this in there, pull it back till it catches, put your finger where it is, and okay, I think 50 to 55 thousandths is a little much. So these are shit. Them are junk. We're not using them. I wouldn't use them now anyways because of everything else that they did to this poor engine. Here's another one. Let's see what this one is. Let's put you in there. This one seems weird. This one is weird. Why is this one so much smaller? You guys see that? Look how much narrower this ring is than the other one. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that thing. Yeah, that doesn't have any end gap. Alright, when you can stick the whole spark plug gauge in there, that's bad. Oh wow. Wow. That's got probably 120 thousandths end gap. Alright, well, let's see what the oil rings measure. That's probably what the problem is. Let's see what we got right here. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah. But we got two little end rings here, or locking rings. Pretty hard to grab these things. Don't get them on your fingernails either. They don't feel that good. Just a warning. They can get you. There's one lock ring. Where's the other one? Now, from what I thought I saw when I just took these off, they were aligned, these lock rings. Normally, you space all your rings separately and not on top of each other. All right, here's this. I bet this oil ring. Now, I had mentioned the oil rings have the okay. I think the oil ring was bad because it just snapped. Well, that's even sweeter. So, I can't get a end gap here, but I could probably get a rough estimate. Let's see what we got here. That should be right there. So, it's got a little bit of end gap. Now it's got a hell of a lot more end gap. Alrighty, so here's my diagnosis as of right now. You're going to tell me whoever did this engine put in a top compression ring. Probably now it looks like they only put in a connecting rod, and they used the same old piston, most likely. What is this plate look like? What do we got going on here? We got a little bit. I mean, it's not horrible. It would work, but we're gonna be buying ourselves a new kit. This is junk. Well, this is shop probably could grind that, but we're not even gonna take this out. I don't think. Maybe we are. I don't know. I guess we will. Let's see if I can get this thing out. This is just another spring ring. See what we got here. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Alright. So they replaced the connecting rod, and that's it. And they left all the pieces in the pan. Good job to whoever did that. Really good job. Because if that dipper ever hit that nut, this dipper would be destroyed. To me, this looks like it's actually slightly bent, and not a lot, but like just barely. I don't know, maybe not. I guess it's straight now. Well, that's good. So there's some people that can rebuild engines, and there's some people that cannot rebuild engines. Now, since this video is already long, I don't think I can just pop out this governor shaft, even though this governor arm is loose. I gotta take this nut off. So let's take this nut off. And that's, I believe that's 3/4. See, 3/4. See what we got here. Yep. That was sweet, but I got it loose. Oh, it won't come out? I still got the tab left on it. Oh, it does. Still got the tab. Okay. So that's not going to come out until we get the governor out. I got to find my wrench. Alright, here's my wrench. Well, spin it back around here. Pretty cool. Works good. Let's see. The governor is way up in here. And oops. Alright, so now at this point, guys, we gotta take out the crankshaft. We gotta take out the camshaft. We gotta take out our balance gears. Now, I haven't messed with them balance gears. I've done 7s and 8s. They don't have balance gears. So, I think for today, we're gonna leave it like this. I gotta pull the flywheel, and I gotta pull this PTO clutch. PTO clutch can be a pain, but hopefully this one won't be bad, as everything else has come apart on this really nice. So, I'll have another video after I get this off and the flywheel. Flywheel, I gotta use a harmonic balancer puller. And this has got a whole bunch of set screws in it, and it's probably got frozen everything in there. So, I'll do another video once I get this off and this, and I'll pull the bearing plate. And I'm gonna read up on these balance gears, make sure I can get them in the same spots here. I know there's alignment marks and everything, but just gonna look at my book. And I will be back probably tomorrow now. I probably won't be messing with this today. So, yeah. Found some good stuff. I'll see you guys later.